this is the exact dream house I've wanted for years. However, since I'm only 14 years old, I can't exactly buy this quite yet. So I decided to do the next best thing. Make it in Blender, a free 3D animation software. And this challenge actually ended up being way more fun than I ever could have expected, and unfortunately a whole lot more challenging as well. So starting back on day 1, I got home from a long day of school, ready to begin, when I realized I had no idea where to start. So after a bit of planning, I decided I would create 3 different renders, each of separate rooms inside of the house. But that still doesn't answer the question of how. Well, that's where my 3-step plan comes into play. Step 1, create a simple mock-up of the room in mind using basic geometry like cubes and planes. The goal here is really just to find the layout of the room, nothing fancy. Then comes step 2, which is to replace these different cubes and 3D mock-ups with fully textured, high-quality 3D assets. For example, I have a few cubes here which work as a bed, and so in the stage, what I'm going to do is delete those and replace it with an actual 3D model of a bed. And finally, step 3, which is just to add those finishing touches like lighting and compositing that really tie everything together. Alright, so the first room I want to create is the bedroom, and the vibe I'm going for here is this light-colored sort of mid-century modern look. As well as that, for this render, I really want to emphasize that whole golden hour look of the sun kind of streaming into the windows because it looks cool. Anyways, I got straight into creating the base of the scene. Once again, just with some planes and cubes, and this literally took like 10 minutes at most. Now for my 3D assets, I actually found this listing on the Blender market. It has something like 5,000 plus different 3D furniture models, which all actually seem to match the whole aesthetic I'm going for, so I think it'll be perfect. And to install it, literally all I have to do is go to preferences and add it into the asset library. And I mean, check it out. You can really just drag and drop in any 3D model you want, and Blender will automatically make sure to position it correctly, which is just insane. Also, I did reach out and I do have a little affiliate link if you want to download the same exact asset pack. It does help me out a little bit, though there's absolutely zero pressure. If you want to create the models yourself, that's an amazing method as well. So once again, zero pressure, but if you are thinking about purchasing, it would mean a ton if you used my link. And once I had finished replacing all the mockups with actual 3D models, I could move on to step 3. And for this, I just made sure I had a nice camera animation, and then I used the Nishita, I don't know how you pronounce it, sky texture to get that kind of golden hour look I mentioned earlier. And that's it for room number 1. For room 2, however, I basically just want to have a nice chill room where you can kind of sit down with a few people, have some coffee, talk, except this is when I ran into my first major roadblock. Shoot, okay, so my laptop is completely out of storage, and I have no idea what to do. And then I remembered, a couple months back, I actually bought an extra hard drive just in case something like this ever was to happen. So I was able to move over some files I didn't really need, and I was good. So I proceeded on like normal, and was able to create a nice little mock-up. This time, I was able to move a lot faster since I'd done it before. And I think my computer moved a bit faster as well because I was able to get rid of a lot of junk when I used the hard drive. Finally, I just replaced all the mockups, sticking with the same style as the last render, added in some lights, and I was good to go. And that's the second render complete. Okay, I'm gonna pause this video right here because you're gonna want to hear this. Did you know that this type of work can literally earn you thousands of dollars? Well, each of the scenes in this video can be made for around $3,000 plus, and if you want to learn how to do that, I actually have a full step-by-step guide up on my YouTube channel right now that you can watch entirely for free. It'll be linked in the video description, and it'll be on screen if you want to pop it open in a new tab. Okay, back to the video. And the final room I want to create is an office. I know, it's boring, but you have to understand we all have our own thing. And for me, I absolutely love working, and so a really nice office environment is an absolute essential, and this was probably the most fun to make. I made this one very personalized, making sure not to leave out anything that I could want. I put snacks, I put a nice little beanbag, a coffee machine, I love coffee by the way, and honestly, this is the most fun I've had in Blender in a long time. And here's the different renders on screen right now. Honestly, I really haven't enjoyed doing 3D work recently, but this challenge really changed it all. I've really enjoyed this, and it was super refreshing to get back into Blender, and I had a ton of fun while doing so. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.